UCLA LB Krys Barnes, a lot of NFL guys come to train there. So I'm trying to use that platform to be able to talk to a couple guys and pick their brain about what it takes and like not just on the field but off the field as well to be able to get to where they're at. So I feel like I'm taking the right steps. Just all comes down to this season and how I play, and I feel like I'm setting myself up in the right direction for success.
How important is education to you?
Education is an important thing. My parents had pre-sessions as a kid. Good grades and make sure you get education, but more than education is networking. They preach to me, to meet the right people, reach out, be friendly. I feel like I've done that. I try to connect myself with as many people as I can. Just to build my whole network, and if I ever need something or if I need the opportunity, people are there for me to try to help me out and push me in the right direction to where I need to go.
What's your major in college?
Sociology.
How do you find yourself balancing being a student and being an athlete?
It's difficult, especially at a prestigious university like UCLA. It's kind of hard sometimes, and you kind of put so much in the academics. They ask a lot of you. They ask the same of a regular student. You're also being asked a lot of your strength and conditioning staff and your coaches to watch film and be prepared for the next day for a hard workout. You can max squat the next day. So it's like there's so many things that go into being a student athlete and being holding yourself to a higher standard, I guess you could say. It's a struggle, but you have people like coaches and advisors that help you through it. So it makes it a little bit easier.
How did you find yourself adjusting to the quarter system? I know it's a little bit faster.
Yeah, it was a challenge. Quarter system goes quick. You gotta be on your stuff. So as the quarter goes on, you're locking into what you gotta do. Make sure your homework is done on time. You can't get behind on anything because you lose yourself. So if you're very serious about academics, you do what you gotta do, get it done. Then you focus on what you gotta do after that, which is football and as well as social life like that as well. There's a lot of stuff, but it goes a long way.
Being on the dean's list, what did that take from you in being in prison?
Man, it's a struggle. Just long nights, having to study, papers, a lot of stuff, and having to get up early at 5 o'clock to go work out the next day, going to class, still taking notes. So it's a lot of work, but we all do it. There's no excuse for not being on the dean list. We're all pushing towards greatness on the field, we're also on academics. So that education comes first. We push ourselves in the right direction. We all push each other to be great in whatever we're doing. So as long as I have support, it goes a long way.
Favorite class of yours?
Favorite class? Honestly, I would have to say I'm in a summer class right now. It's a foreign language. It's Croatian. It's kind of probably one of the most interesting classes I've been in. Like, I know it's not towards my major, but as far as learning another culture, learning another language, and how much it takes to really, try to grab a good grasp of that language, it's been interesting.
What do you learn about the culture in the class?
So far, I've just learned just language, as far as how to pronounce stuff, whatever. But just looking into it, I've seen the beautiful islands they have there, and kind of the rich and architecture, and just little things like that. Great community, great people over there. One day I hope to visit because it looks beautiful. So.
Krys, if you could convince me, defense struggled quite a bit last year. Very, very young.
Yes, sir.
Obviously, you're one of the leaders.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me about the front seven and the growth and the improvement from that group.
The front seven has made a big jump, and I put that on Osa Odigizua. He's took on a major leadership role this year. From the end of the season, he's jumped out there and grabbed the young guys, grabbed the rest of the group. Even a new freshman that came in a couple weeks ago. He's been able to take him through drills, take him through film study, just teach him along, asking questions, he's answering them. Just the way he's been so tenacious about making sure that group does what they have to do for his team has been outstanding. So we'll see him after class, grab the group out there doing drills for an hour and a half. And it's amazing to see because that's what it takes. The year before we haven't seen that. So to see him jump up into a role that he's taken on has been amazing.
How important is comfort with the coaching staff and the defensive changes that were made last year?
I think it's really important, but I feel like we have that. I feel like as a whole unit with defense, offense, special teams, we're all comfortable in what we have. The talent that we have is outstanding. It's up to us at the end of the day to execute the game plan. We trust the coaches and what the positions they're putting us in. So we rely on them and they rely on us. And it's up to us as a unit to be able to go out there and execute at the end of the day.
Krys, outside, Chip was talking about the change from year 1 to year 2. He said now he expects you guys to know what they want as a coaching staff. He shouldn't have to explain things to you as much. Talk about your expectations for year 2 going into Kansas.
Yeah, year 2 I'm very excited. I told some teammates the other day that I haven't really been this excited for a season or camp in I don't know how long, and they all agree with me, and we all feel the same way. It's even the young guys feel the same way. They're all excited about to get better and be able to contribute to the team. So for us to be able to know coach's standards as a team is where we're at. Us leaders have established that. The freshmen that just came in 6 weeks ago, and they know what the standards are, and they're upholding them as day goes by. So they're doing a very good job, and we're able to just keep pushing in them and pushing ourselves. Man, we make sure we hold each other accountable day in and day out, and push each other to be great as in workouts, academics, and social life, and just building everything we can to be the great UCLA Bruins.
How has the recruiting process changed since you were in UCLA?
I don't really get to see a big part of the recruiting process. Like I wish I could sometimes, just because I'm so busy in just school and workouts. But I think for me, for what I've seen, some of the official visits, you can do a little more with it. Social media is a big part of it now, so that's a big step. You get a lot more exposure now. Our guys at UCLA do a great job with recruiting, I feel like, as far as social media, and as players, when players come on official visits, we take them in like family, if they want to be family, that's how we got to treat them. So we treat them right, and we do everything on our part. At the end of the day, it's up to recruit if they feel like it's the right fit for them.
How do you feel about high school players to recruit other schools, get an edge where they want to go?
The transfer portal is something. It's tricky sometimes because you want to go somewhere where you feel like it fits you. Say you go to a school, you feel like this might not be the right fit. You can get a transfer portal and go somewhere else. And to do that, it's your decision. If you want to be in a place to where you feel like this is for me, I can excel here, and that's up to you. But some guys, they want to just, I'm here. I want to fight for my position. I want to be able to, learn what I gotta learn. I'm here for academics. So whatever choice they choose to either stay or leave, that's up to them.
Krys, how's Josh Woods doing?
Josh Woods is incredible. Yeah, he's doing incredible, man. I'm so excited to see him, flourish this year. The way he got hurt last year, that just broke my heart because he was, pushing himself to have a great season, and we were all excited for him. But when he got hurt, it just kind of broke all of our hearts. So it's a big person to lose. And then going in, just being by his side through all the rehab and seeing him just, beat every obstacle and every battle, and just come through on the other end just with a smile on his face. It's been good to see, and to see how hard he's worked in the weight room, and see him now how he's kind of blown up. Like he's looking good, he's moving well, and I'm excited for him.
So for you, Krys, and Josh, being older players, you had such a good tradition of linebackers at UCLA over the last, however many years. Having that leadership at that position, and having people question the front seven and the linebacking core, does that add some edge to you going into the year?
It does. It makes us want to improve a lot. Uphold the people that came before us, like Eric Kendricks, Anthony Barr. Those guys that came before us, Miles Jack, Kenny Young, some great UCLA players. We want to be a part of that. So to be a part of that, we have to uphold that standard of, okay, this is what we got to do day in, day out. And we're doing that now. The extra part of it was extra work that we really didn't figure it out until a little later. We're holding that standard of being the leader of the group, be the ones in the middle. Everyone kind of relies on us to get the call. We set everything up, calm everyone down, and then goes from there. So I feel like, having such great experience in that room with me, Josh, Kenny, Tyree, some other guys, it's tremendous for us to have such confidence and leadership in that room.
Who's the toughest running back in the Pac-12 South, or the toughest run game overall to go against?
Truly, you never really know what you're going to get, man. Everyone brings their best every game. Pac-12 is an amazing conference to play in. It's a high competition. Everyone brings their best. I would say, one of the better running backs I played last year was Zach Moss. Utah gave us some trouble last year, and he was a main reason of it. He came out of strong, and he gave his best foot forward for sure. He's a great running back, and we're excited to play him again this year. Other ones we played was like JJ Taylor, who's another great running back. There's a lot of
Benjamin.
Benjamin is a great running back as well, very versatile, and he'll give you a lot of problems as well. It's just everyone. Like I'm saying, everyone in the pack will bring their best and compete day in and day out.
So how much better do you think you'll be at being able to handle teams' run games?
I think it was up to us. At the end of the day, we didn't execute the way we wanted to. But I feel like this offseason we really prepare ourselves in the right direction, not just like in the weight room and getting stronger, but I feel like as us do, film study, whether it be just communicating things on the field, we do 7-on-7 or run fits, we're communicating as a unit and coming more together. And we rely on one another, we're confident in each other, what we're doing, we're able to fly around, make plays, and I'm excited to go on a fall camp to see, how we're able to really, mesh together. And I think it should be, a really good season this year.
Were there any guys last year that maybe weren't on the team or didn't play much that had a great spring that you're looking forward to seeing him next week when fall camp starts?
Like I said before, the player I'm most excited about really is Osa Odighizuwa, man. It's just, I want to see him do. The sky's the limit for this kid, man. The way he works is just he's unmatched. The things he does on the field, the way he carries himself on and off the field is incredible. His strength is something I haven't seen in forever, so his speed is explosive, and I'm excited to see just him flourish. Another guy, I guess you could say, is Langy Tolo, who had a couple of standout games last year. He's very fast, he's very good on pass coverage. Another guy in the back end, Stephen Baylock, great safety for us, and I can go on and on, man. I feel like this defense is full of talent, a lot of incredible players that are going to be put on the team this year, so we're all going to come out ready to go.
How do you feel like Kenny Churchwell's coming along?
Kenny Churchwell's coming along very well. His rehab is, coming towards the end. He's been 7-on-7 with them, and he's, very, very intelligent with the playbook. He knows what's making calls and calling out stuff pre-snap. So he's coming along very well, and I like his speed and his strength. He's not afraid to hit nothing, so he'll come downhill, hit somebody if he needs to. I'm excited to see how he does in camp.
Josh Kelly, he just spoke glowingly about you, your leadership abilities. He said you're truly great. He said you're an anchor and the leader of the team. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on you. How do you handle that?
I don't really put that on myself. Like I try to surround myself with great players. That's what we have at UCLA. So I do it for them. I don't do it for myself. I don't do it for no glory. I do it for the brothers to the right or left of me. Even on offense, whenever I have a good play, I should often celebrate on the sideline or whether it be whatever it is. I'm happy to see them. Happy about my success, and vice versa. If Josh Kelly scores a touchdown, and I'm just on the sideline running with him as he's running. I'm so excited to see my brother succeed, and every accolade I get or every successful thing I do it for them. At the end of the day, I want to go and celebrate with my brothers.
You come in with that attitude, or did this program help instill that in you?
I think I always kind of had that attitude. I've always kind of been a humble guy. I've never really been some guys kind of arrogant and like thought it on me. I've always been more towards pushing, the attention towards my teammates and the glory of my team. But still in this program, Chip Kelly has, really pushed that and instilled it in us that it's a team thing. It's not really an I thing. And we take that to heart. We really push each other in every fashion of academics, football, religious life, whatever it may be. We push each other to be great, and we are happy when someone is successful.
The pass rush was a bit of an issue last year. Do you see anyone stepping up in that role?
Everyone is. Inside backers, we take on a big role in the pass rush game from inside perspective, and we've been working our hands, been working on our footwork, and working with the D-line on some moves we can do. And like I said, Osa Odighizuwa has been doing a great job with the D-line as far as pass rush from the interior 3-tech, those positions, and the way he works is incredible. Josh Woods has been leading the outside group and working on pass rush, but I think it's a full unit thing. We all get out there, get together, find some time to work, because we're all like I said, we're all on the same page about getting better. We all want to get better.
Krys, what was the toughest thing about last season's way it started?
I think for us, it was just disappointing that we couldn't really figure it out the way we wanted to figure it out. But as the season went on, you saw little clicks here and there. You saw us kind of figure it out. And I think that's the most beneficial part of it, was seeing as the development process of it. Because now we're able to build off of that, and I think the season's going to show what we've been working towards.
Was it surprising?